Hi sir, thank you for reaching this far, and for today's video I will be discussing about the cyber viruses. Okay, so the first, we have here the four types of viruses. The first one is the code read, the second one is the NIMDA, and the third one is I love you, and the fourth one is the Melissa virus. So what is code read? So this is the part one. Okay, so Code Read was a computer worm they observed on the internet on July 15, 2001. It attacked computers running a Microsoft web server. It was the first large-scale, mixed threat attack to successfully target enterprise networks. Okay, so the Code Read worm was first discovered and researched by iDigital security employees Mark Motfett and Ryan Permy. The Code Read worm exploited a vulnerability discovered by Riley Hassel. They named it Code Red because Code Red Mountain Dew was they were drinking at the time. Okay, so Code Red is warm, which is a computer attack that propagates through networks without user intervention. This particular worm makes use of a vulnerability in Microsoft Internet Information Services web server software, specifically a buffer overflow. Okay, so that's all for the code read, and the second one is the NEMDA or NEMBA. Okay, so NEMBA is a malicious file infecting computer worm. It quickly spread, surpassing the economic damage caused by previous outbreaks such as code read. Okay, so the first released advisory about this thread was released on September 2001. It's still anybody's guess who created NEMDA or many of its viral cousins, only miscreant in a group that they actually resulted in an arrest was a blaster variant that led to the coughing of Jeffrey Lee Parson, aka T33 Kid. Okay, so then 18 in late August 2003, he was eventually jailed for 18 months. Okay, so what does NEMDA malware do? NEMDA probes each IP address or Internet Protocol address within a randomly selected range of IP addresses, attempting to exploit weaknesses that, unless already patched, are known to exist in computers with Microsoft Internet Information Server. Okay, so the next one is the most toxic. Okay, so uh, please be vigilant in this virus because this is the most toxic, I guess. This is the most toxic virus, the I love you virus. Okay, so the I love you virus, sometimes referred to as love bug or love letter for you, is a computer worm that infected over 10 million Windows personal computers on and after 5 May 2000. It started spreading as an email message with the subject line "I love you" and the attachment "love letter for you." Okay, so please be aware for this virus. Okay, so 20 years on the "I love you" virus remains one of the farthest reaching over. Tens Tens of millions of computers around the world were affected. The fight to contain the malware and to track down its owner was front page news globally. Okay, so this is the most rampant or the most toxic virus. Okay, so even in your personal experience is the most toxic. Okay, so please be aware. Walking up a largely complacent public to the dangers posed by malicious cyber actors. Okay, so the last virus that I will be discussing is the Melissa virus. Okay, so the Melissa virus was a mass mailing macrovirus released on our ground March 26, 1999. It targeted Microsoft Word and Outlook-based systems and create considerable network traffic. The virus would infect computers via email. The email was titled "Important Message from Okay, so followed by the current username. Melissa is a macrovirus that can affect users of Microsoft Word 97 or Word 2000. Macroviruses are computer viruses that uses an application own macro programming language to reproduce themselves. Okay, so please take note also. Macroviruses can inflict damage to the document or to other computer software. And that's all for today's video. Um, Thank you for your listening and keep safe. God bless and more power. My name is Rex Bihiela and I am from BSIT 3C. Thank you and have a good day.